Professor Loeb has just come back from a trip that he says has advanced our understanding. He is a Harvard professor and head of the Galileo Project, Dr. Avi Loeb. Doc, good to see you. What'd you find?
Great to see you. Well, I found that it's easier to recover the truth about interstellar space from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean than it is from government. And the way we did it is by organizing a ship and going after the relics of a meteor that was noticed by government sensors back in 2014, almost a decade ago. And it was unusual because it moved very fast. And we figured out that it was moving so fast, faster than the escape speed from the solar system. Therefore, it originated from interstellar space. And the government, the Department of Defense, actually confirmed it in a letter to NASA last year, that at the 99.999%, this meteor originated from outside the solar system.
So what is it, Avi? You're killing me.
Faster than 95% of all stars in the vicinity of the sun. And also its material strength was tougher than all space rocks that NASA cataloged, 272 of them over the past decade. And that raised the possibility that it may have been an artificial technological object. And to find out, we went to the Pacific Ocean, to the location. We pinpointed the location even better than the government did, using seismometer data near Papua New Guinea. And the ocean is 2 kilometers deep, and the region was 10 kilometers in size. And we were looking for droplets, molten metal from the surface of this object when the fireball released a few percent of the Hiroshima atomic bomb energy. And we found them. The amazing thing is that we found them. I just received the package with all the materials by FedEx a few hours ago. You can see them here. These are spirals. They are just like babies
Avi.
Sitting in their delivery room.
Open up the package. Let's take a look at the stuff.
Well,
what is it?
Here is one example. You can see it. I'm holding it in my hand. It's the first time that humans hold in their hands material from a big object that came from interstellar space. The first time in history. Okay. And
wait, Avi, hold it up higher.
So you won't
what is
see
in there?
Because, okay, what's inside is a spheral. This is like a metallic marble that we saw very distinct from the background of volcanic ash. We saw a lot of black powder, but inside of it, with a microscope, we could find those metallic marbles. They are like perfect spheres, colored in blue or brown or gold, and they're just beautiful. And they are the droplets from the molten surface of this object that fell into the Pacific Ocean, roughly a millimeter in size. Each of them weighs a milligram. And we were able to find them with a sled covered with magnets on both sides. And now we have them in our hands.
Hold on a second.
We have more than 50 of them. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I want to brag about you. First of all, that is extraordinary that you were able to salvage at that depth and find things of, such a small nature of volume and the identifiable ability with whatever they landed in on the bottom that could have sucked them away and out of any sense of detection. So, bravo. Now, the big question. Do you think that it came from out of this world, and what is your basis for that understanding?
Well, definitely from outside the solar system, because the meteor was moving very fast, and these spherals, these spherical marbles, were positioned. They were located just where the meteor went, the path of the meteor. We didn't find them in control regions far away, 10 miles away. We found them concentrated along the path of the meteor. And moreover, the composition may be completely different from solar system objects. We are planning to use electron microscopes to also image them and examine what kind of isotopes they contain, like radioactive isotopes. We can date how long the journey took and potentially find, in fact, already I have some preliminary data indicating that these droplets are older than the solar system. So this is all very exciting, because in the coming weeks, it's just a matter of weeks now, we will put them under the best instruments in the world that we have at Harvard and figure out what they're made of. And once we figure it out, then there are two possibilities. Either it's a rock that was made in an environment very different than the solar system because the material strength was tougher than all space rocks, including iron meteorites. That's one possibility, but it's also possible that it was some kind of an technological gadget. Just think of Voyager in a billion years colliding with an exoplanet and burning up in the atmosphere of this planet. It would appear as a meteor.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.